Excellent again, really strong defensively against an excellent team. Again, we grew into the game. I thought as the half progressed, we were better in possession. We always looked at threat at set pieces, and we looked comfortable in relation to how we defended the game. Second half, I just felt it was a case of fatigue, and the players are a month out of season against the team that's going to the World Cup, and they brought obviously a bit of real quality on in terms of Sanchez and Vargas and Vidal, but ultimately, I haven't seen the goal, whether it's onside or offside. Onside? Offside. It's very difficult when you're a team and you work as hard as we worked for so long in the game to lose a goal of that nature when it shouldn't have counted, and ultimately it was obviously the turning factor in the game. I felt at that point that Chile were getting a little bit loose, a little bit frustrated, and we could easily have taken something out of the game, but that doesn't take away from the level of performance of the players.
Ryan McLaughlin certainly in a position that isn't completely his own. Superb.
Yeah, I thought Ryan was excellent. We knew he'd give us that out ball, which we needed. We knew he'd come under a lot of pressure, and he would give us that out ball. I thought Conor McLaughlin was excellent as well. Again, Luke McCulloch, for two young lads coming in, playing against that level of player in this type of atmosphere, I thought they were superb. And again, right through the team, Aaron and Stephen Davis, I thought, in particular over the two games, has been absolutely phenomenal. Stephen could play in either Uruguay or Chile's team quite easily. His technical ability on the ball, his ability to stay on the ball for us was phenomenal at times. And the rest of the players then get belief from that. To be honest, he led by example in terms of how he played.
When you talk about, we both noticed just how well Steve played, really, even beyond Uruguay performance. When you've got a player like that who is a month out of season after a very, very long season, and he's covering every blade in about 16 different positions, it's really hard.
Yeah, Stephen, I think has found a new gear in terms of his fitness and probably the challenge of playing in the Premier League again as opposed to playing in the SPL. I think he's embraced that, and it maybe took him a little bit of time to readjust coming from the SPL again back into the Premier League. But I think what he's shown in these two games is that he's playing in there against players who are regarded as world-class players, and he certainly doesn't look out of place.
And one of the things you were talking about was winning free kicks and being clever like that. That's certainly what was happening. I
thought we did do that, I thought we were clever in terms of our approach, and you have to do it. We knew that we would come under severe pressure in terms of, not so much, Roy didn't have a huge amount to do, if the truth be told, particularly in the first half. But what we did manage to do was, well, we knew that a large proportion of the game was going to be played in our half of the pitch. So when you come under that kind of pressure, and Chile press the ball very high up the pitch, you need an out ball, and Ryan and Billy both gave us that, and they both won us free kicks in good areas. And as I say, we made them a lot of use out of that. We felt a little bit aggrieved that maybe we didn't go ahead in the game off one of the set piece opportunities that we had.
Well, you spoke about that the other day, about maximising that and turning it into goals. You didn't today, but you came within a whisker, really.
Yeah, I thought we were probably better today in terms of the choice of pass in the final third, and again winning free kicks and giving ourselves a chance to exploit those opportunities. Again, it's still, to be the perfect counter-attacking team, you need real quality on the ball in the in your attacking positions. You need real pace in your team as well, and we're still we're still working on that. What we do have is we really have a solid base to work from. As I said all along, that's what will keep us in games, and then ultimately we have to find a way to, turn defeats into draws and turn draws into wins.
Have you maybe got a little bit more out of this than you even expected?
I've got a huge amount more than what I expected, to be honest. I'd have to say that in all honesty, probably this trip's been the best 10 days I've had in the job. I've just told that to the players myself. They've been an absolute joy to work with, their application. Even the lads that didn't get the opportunity to play, they were fantastic in terms of how they've approached it. It's been a really positive atmosphere within the group of players. Just speaking to Stephen there and Aaron, they've said it's as good a trip as they've been on, and given that they've over 150 caps between them, I think that's testament to not just the whole organisation of the trip, the staff's approach to it, and also just the bonding that's going on between the players. The younger players that we've had here have brought freshness to the whole thing, and the older players have responded to that.
It's a little bit of guesswork, obviously, but are the two performances that you've seen out here the kind of performances that will bring you points in the campaign, in the group that you've got?
Yeah, they will. Look, you know, particularly when we played 3 of the first 4 games away from home against the top teams, you know, we're not going to go to Greece, Romania and Hungary and play in too different a fashion. Where we do is we would hope that when you play in that way against possibly slightly weaker opposition, that you have more possession, and again you get more from that possession. Simple as that. Again, there's still work to be done. You know, we have options in terms of the attacking options who aren't here, and you know, if they come back into the fold and come back into the starting 11, we would expect that you know, they would give us a little bit more.
Perfect.
Okay.